so were the drivers for qualifying. I apologize about that. Not sure how much of that stream you were actually able to catch, grasp, and pay attention to. But we are back at it. This is round 5 here at the lab, and we are at Macau, finishing off this wonderful Porsche Cup series. Thank you to everybody who was involved. Thank you to everybody who participated in the racing so far. We'll talk to some of the drivers. Let's see if we can grab one of them. And let's see if we can talk to the bearded man himself. Is he there? Loud and clear.
Yeah. I was just finishing my last qualifying lap. You scared me.
Howdy. Oh, I apologize. I didn't know you were still on the steamer.
You are good. I was already qualified anyways. It was just a funsy lap.
How are you doing there, beard man?
Doing good. Ready to wrap this one up.
Yeah. How was your season, or how do you feel your season went?
Season went really good. I had a few reverse grids that I could have cleaned up, raced a little bit smarter, but overall went well. I'm really disappointed that quads had to drop last minute. We were really close in the championship, and it's gonna be a bittersweet ending to this one, for sure. But Kong's really quick this week, so I got somebody to stay on my rear end here. Same with Andrew. They're both really fast, so qualified P1. Hopefully I don't die the first 2 turns, and then it'll be just a Congo line, I think, from there on.
You really think so? I'm afraid there might be some drafting games being played down the back straight, and you're not wrong about Andrew and Kong. You guys had a lot of fun dancing back and forth at Sachsenring together, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've both been really quick this season. They both just had a couple... They had a couple races that didn't go their way. They kind of got snake bitten a little bit. Otherwise, I think it would have been a 4-way battle for first here. But either way, it's gonna be we're gonna make it fun to the end. We're gonna race hard. Not gonna let off and have a good time.
And there's a wise man who once said, sometimes that's just the way she goes. That's just the way of the road.
That's just the way of the road.
Sometimes she goes, and sometimes she don't, right?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, it's been a good time, man. It's great championship. Good times. Everybody here is always fast, man. Everybody in this group's fast. So shout out BATL for having quality drivers all the time. It's a great group.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to next season. Shout out if anybody in the chat's not signed up. There's very few spots left. It's gonna be a good one. We have. Haven't we?
No, it's tonight.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I didn't say what the season is.
This race.
I didn't say what the season is, so I don't get in trouble, right? Am I getting?
No.
Am I getting
entirely. Not entirely in trouble, but maybe a slight spanking too.
Okay. As long as it's coming from you, it's okay. I missed you. I'm so glad you're back.
Okay, hold on. We'll save this talk for the stream. Take care, folks.
All right, buddy.
Bye. Right on. And let's see if we can't talk to Andrew himself. Andrew, are you there?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Andrew?
Doing all right. Got my P3 nicked away there last.
Was that at the last lap by Diego?
Yeah, out of nowhere. He was just talking and said he's 15 laps, so maybe I can hopefully get it back here in the first couple corners.
Man, and Diego's new to the series. He started off at the back of the grid, but made his way up to the front, man. Silent but deadly, or what's his motto? Let's.
I don't know. We'll see. I can't say that I've driven next to him yet, so we'll know more by the end of the race.
Right on. I hope for another spicy one, just like Sachsenring. Good luck, Andrew.
Thanks, sir. Bye.
Let's talk to Diego himself. Diego, you got a second?
Hey, nice.
How are you? Dragged into the booth. We've only got a few moments before we get set to the grid. How are you doing? Pipped away P3 from Andrew, he says, just at the last second or at the last lap.
Yeah, I managed to put it together at the end. That was great, man. I got like 3 tenths on the fourth corner, I think, and I said, nah, I had to finish this lap. And I didn't know that the last lap counted, so I just went for it, and it happened.
That's amazing. Puts you on the front of the second row leading in towards turn one. You had a kind of a rough start coming into the series and into the league. Doing awfully well now, getting comfortable with the cars and the grid. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm at a point that I really like this car, and yeah, it's the first time I'm driving this track, and it's awesome. I think it's better than Monaco.
Right on. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate the time, Diego. Good luck to you in the main.
Thank you.
Take care. Right on. And we heard it from some of the drivers, but I also want to make sure we get a image up here. There it is. It's from our supporters. I want to give a shout out very quickly to all of our supporters here at Back of the Lab. We have Atomic Mind, Ben B, Devon F, Ethan F1, Matt DLH, Misha, Massive, Misfit, P-Man, Postal, Quas, Rev, Riot, and Scotty2. Thank you guys so much for being consistent supporters of the stream, of the guild, of the crew, of the lab. Really appreciate everything you guys have done, and just can't say enough about what you guys have done. So thank you so much for participating and giving a little bit back to the community. Have a wonderful race. Good luck to you, and everybody drive safely out there. And we have the grid set now. AutoCam's gonna lead us away, and we're gonna ride on with Bearded, it looks like. Heading towards T1. Bearded, Kong, Diego, Andrew, P-Man, Chewbacca, Misfit, Atomic Mind, Rojas, Devon, and then we've got Kevin Duty, UJ, 2K, Valoni, Misha, and I'm sitting in the pit lane right now, but side by side Diego with Andrew right away. He called it. It's happening. It's not Monaco, folks. It's Macau. Excuse me. Andrews through on Diego. Diego's got the pace. Andrews got the track position. Oh my goodness, that looks like Misfit behind. Slapped the wall, and there's a big wreck behind. Looks like UJ2K got involved in that. I think that was Atomic Mime in the Pokemon livery car behind as well. So a lot of drivers losing out really early. Only back to Nick Rojas in 7th place, really in the main groups. We're going to have 2 packs of cars here. Headed into the second lap, once we get to it, this grueling 24-corner track. Might as well be something like the Nürburgring. Oh, a little bit of a hiccup there from, I think that was the Shoeman. No, that was Diego, excuse me, really allowed P-Man to close the gap. Andrew broke away, 7 tenths, 8 tenths now ahead of Diego. That gap is good. Accordion back and forth, big drift from P-Man through the twisty bits. A lot of wall slapping going on here. Too much time is gained from wall riding. I'm sure the stewards are going to have something to say about it. Long is keeping awfully close to Bearded right now. Half a second nearly. Andrew, not much he can do about it now. 1.5 seconds. Drivers ahead are about half a second faster per lap. But Andrew's early battle with Diego really causing him the issue. Here's where I think the big drafting games will be played. Coming down the back straight. See what Devon can do chasing down Atomic Mime in this second pack of cars. Rockstar livery for Devon. Looking good, looking clean. Ahead in the Pokemon livery, that's Atomic Mind. Following behind in the purple livery is UJ2K, but we're on board with Atomic Mind. Looking at Baloney on the inside of the back straight. Headed towards turn one now. There's Nick Rojas spun around sideways, and there go the drivers right past Baloney, Atomic Mind, Devon. And then now UJ2K is also through on the three of those guys. And here's the battle with Kevin Duty now trying to close down on Nick Rojas, but Nick Rojas makes it to the apex before. It's nose to tail through the street course here. Kevin Duty can't get past Rojas despite being slow. Back to the battle with Atomic Mind and Baloney. Wall slapping galore still. Seems to be the trend. There's Devon lurking in the background, waiting for these drivers to slow each other down. Here's the battle between Diego and Andrew. Number 2 versus the number 5. Battle for the last podium position here. Diego makes a look on the inside, doesn't have enough room to make anything happen. Atomic Mind still looking at Baloney. Trying to make anything through twisty bits. Alternate lines coming out, still nose to tail. Here's where the full course yellow comes out through the hairpins. Both of the drivers, pairs of drivers I should say, coming through here. Right. Showing he's got the pace through there. Now, P-Man getting sucked into this battle. Only 2 laps in, only 8 laps total. 124. Here's the hairpin now from Misfit, and looks like Misha, who's hit the inside of the hairpin, slowing everybody down. Excuse me, and the fastest lap with a 2:30. Trying to recover Misha and Misfit after the earlier kerfuffle. Not sure what happened there on the first lap. Nevertheless, trying to do the best that they can. We'll get the benefit of the reverse grid, hopefully. Help them out. Here's UJ2K now chasing the Atomic Mind. Good battles everywhere, despite the hecticness and craziness that we've seen early on. Misfit on Misha still. 16 Misfit on Misha, looks like. Looks like towards turn 2, Mandarin Ben, and then this is Diego and Andrew again. Wow, so close. Diego really getting confident with this car and his abilities 3 laps in. Feeling the groove as they make their way through the dip. Teddy IP, 11. Through the Solitude, SEC, 12, 13, 14, side by side, almost. Nope, P-Man's through on Diego. After a little kerfunkle. And Diego, man, oh man. Oh, might want to get the position back. Nothing he can do now, entering the full section that is yellow flagged off. Rojas tumbled down to 14th place, having a Vincent Barrera on somewhere. Stay on this one. Now looking at Misfit and Atomic Mind. Diego again. Having another mistake. Red flag for him. He's broken away from P-Man now. 2.5, a little bit more than that. Things seem to be back in order, maybe. Back on the up and up for Diego. doing the best he can with what he's got. Losing a little bit of time, but he can do without it. Here's Valoni chasing down Devon after breaking away in battle from the chasing. Who was that? I'm sorry. Atomic Mind. Atomic Mind was chasing down Devon not too long ago. Now, Valoni has become the hunter halfway through this race. Here's Misha and Kevin. Really is the Atomic Mind. Oh no, there's UJ2K with an incident. Spun off. That was a turn 2, it looks like. Trying to flat foot it through there. Yo, Misha's blown it through. Turn 3, it looks like. Backed up against the wall. We'll get going again. Fortunately, going in the right direction now. They're trying to get past UJ2K possibly. Here's, Chewbacca disconnected from the server, unfortunately. Not sure what happened there, but still on Diego. He's now P-Man. Mime and Kev Duty. Shuffling back and forth. A lot of... It really is insane how many times these drivers have gone back and forth with their mistakes. And really accordioned. And here's another one. There's Diego and P-Man. And P-Man and Diego are now slipping away further and further from Andrew. Not getting the three-way battle between Bearded Kong and Andrew that we expected, but we are getting an awful lot of all the other battles. Trying to make the move on Team Rocket, rightfully so. And look, not acting on it through the little kink here. Now, a little bit of drafting available to try to get sucked in turn 24. Now looking at turn 2, this is Diego and P-Man. Diego downchipping a little bit through turn 2. That was almost forbidden. He held onto it. On board with Misfit, looking at Atomic Mime and Kev Duty right up ahead. Turn 2, the Big King, flat foot it through there in City Skier, no problem for Misfit. Closing down the gap ahead, but Atomic Mime half a second now. Opportunities come to an end pretty much as they head towards the infield section of the street course. Team Rocket. Oh, thought he was gonna make a look. And act on it. No big lunges. Turned in a little early there. Still on a good line. Nope, not good enough. Now he's gonna have to give up the position. Won't really give it up to Misfit. That's gotta frustrate the driver behind. Now he's got a little bit of room to take a look in the inside of Kevin Duty. I'm not sure how much overlap there may have been, but you be the judge of that. Atomic Mime really pushing hard, getting frustrated, being under threat and threatening at the same time. Around this street course has got to be pushing in. So let's see. A little bit of patience. trying to go for a switchback, touch the rump with Kevin Duty. Hairpin, not able to pass there. Pushing on forward. Misfits flashing his headlights, really obviously upset at Atomic Mind for holding on to that position after slapping the wall so many times. It was faster before, obviously has the pace this lap around. Gonna have to do it cleanly though. Mime has their chance at a run at Kev Duty right here, right now, through the kink, turn 2, slaps the wall, bounces off, still holds on to that position though. Ooh, on the brakes, double tapping, turns in a bit early, turns in way late, and it looked like Kevin Duty absolutely blew through turn 3, it looks like. And yeah, has absolutely blew through turn 3. Has got back on track at the back of the grid. Turned back on. Here's the battle between Misfit and Atomic Mind. We saw that pass at turn 3 go down nice and clean. On the slot there at the S's. Everything's still going down for Misfit. Top line. Like he wants it back cleanly. Both drivers, UJ2K and Nick Rojas, blowing through, looked like 17. Atomic Mind trying to not touch Misfit. Atomic Mind has really good pace through that hairpin on all the drivers for Sachsenring. Something about that slow, sharp turn. He can do much better, but drifts out really quickly, unfortunately. He's able to regain control of himself. Lost that time. He'll have to claw back at 1.5 adrift now. Chasing down almost entering the last lap. There's Atomic Mind backing up across the track. It's clear, clear, clear. He's able to go ahead. Nice heads up driving. And good rejoin. He's able to get back on track and get back going again smoothly. He's unfortunately too far drift for Misfit to catch up without a big mistake for Misfit, but anything can happen. It's a straight course. Better than Monaco, as Diego said. Quote him I will. Quote him I did. And excuse me. Oh no! Big ol' wiggle from Nick Rojas. Missing walls to the S's. Like everybody seems to have been trading paint against those S's. Barriers, I should say. No, Nick Rojas with a little bit more than a kiss. That was a big old smoochie. There it was. Only Toledo. Did your mother teach you how to do that? Alright, folks. Headed into the last lap. It's head to tail, bearded Kong. Head to tail by 2.5 seconds, I guess. I'm sorry to say. Andrew, 9 seconds adrift now in third place. In fourth place is Diego. Mistakes really making it or breaking the driver's days here. He made it without mistakes up at the front. He had one or two like Diego and P-Man. There you are. Chunk out. If that's just the delta to really get through the sector, maybe it was still 2.2 is the gap. Keep my eye on P-Man and Diego. Really the battle to be right now. Saw a little red light show up next to Andrew's name, but no, it was not. Bearded taking the checkered flag in P1, Kong taking the checkered in P2. Now Andrew getting in line just a few seconds later in P3. Hard fought battle. Had to jump Diego at the start to make or break the race there to get on the podium. And Diego now finishing out the race on fourth place with his hard fought battle with Andrew. E-Man clutching on to fifth place with a hard-fought battle as well, battling Diego and Andrew early on, trying to take his chance at some champagne, was unable to grab the bottle with a couple of mistakes that plagued most of the drivers. Valoni in sixth place, Devon in seventh, Misfit now getting to the line in eighth place. A big lap on incident got them sucked down, I believe. And in ninth place for the Atomic Mind, Nick Rojas in 10th place, UJ2K in 11th place, Misha in 12th place, and Kevaduty in 13th place. If they get to the line. And Chewbacca had a DNF, but was able to rejoin. He's back on a 14th place finish, 4 laps down from the rest of the field. So let's go ahead and talk to Andrew again. Andrew was the one who we said had to get some butt kicking in, and I think he did. Andrew.
What's up?
Did we call it or what?
Hey, I got it back.
Yeah, you sure did. Had to jump him early and quick. Was that what the plan was?
Yeah, in the back of my mind, he said he hadn't had a bunch of time in the car, so I thought, the way you launch these things is kind of just a neutral drop, and if you try to feather it, it just doesn't work. So, hoping I was going to get a good jump, and then I managed to hold it off, and then he got battling with P-Man, and just I kind of was able to walk away with it, so...
Heck of a battle, man. Heck of a battle. Good strategies. It all played out. Reverse grid for race 2, though.
I don't think we're reversing race 2. I think that was nixed in favor of not everybody dying.
That's right. Hey, so third place. Think Diego's gonna snap back?
Yeah, he could. So we'll defend hard into the first couple corners and.
Maybe this time Diego was listening to the stream and he heard what you had to say about the clutch.
Right, right.
Good luck, Andrew.
All right, thanks, man.
Let's see. Baloney. Where is the baloney man? Where is baloney? Is this the baloney? I don't think this is the baloney. I'm gonna put you back right.
Oh no, this is Nick.
Oh, Nick. Nick Rojas.
Yeah.
Hello, Nicholas.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Good. What about you?
I'm just living the absolute dream, Nick Rojas. Absolute dream. Here, hanging out, talking gobsmacking you know what about my friends driving. Watching you guys smack into these walls is made me thankful that I'm not in a rig myself. It looks punishing.
Yeah, no, I mean, go ahead and trash talk all you want, dude. This is a horrible race. I feel like I'm just playing Need for Speed and riding every wall.
Were you able to get some practice in for this race here? It looks just so punishing, and all the corners look the same. The barriers are the same. Some of them are kinks, and some of them are just dead stops. You know, you don't know until it's too late. All the hairpins are blind.
Yeah, I got about an hour practicing, but I still can't tell what turn is what.
Oh man, and 24 corners is no easy thing to try to remember, right?
Nah, for sure.
And 10th place on the grid, though, might be a lucky start for you. You feeling it?
I mean, we'll see how many people crash. That might be the luckiest I get.
And you try to crash less than them, and there'll be victory to be had.
Yep, as long as you keep it consistent, really.
Yes, sir. Good luck, Nick.
All right, thanks.
There we go. Nick Rojas joining the stream for the first time in a while. Looks like everybody is now on the grid. Race 2, we've got 6 lights on. They're going off. Green. Away we go down the front straight. There goes Andrew in the number 5. He seems to have left his ally Diego in the dust. Fight with P-Man behind. Fighting with P-Man, he will. P-Man having to even tap the brakes on the front straightaway and not go into Diego. Everybody being a little bit more tentative on race 2's second turn. Everybody through cleanly. Misha getting inverted with heavy duty on the opening lap. Not a lot of action to be had. Nick Rojas swapping away quickly, it looks like. Let's let AutoCam show us where to go. Diego taking a look at Andrew. This is exactly where we want to be, folks. Right at the front, fighting for the podium. This is the final race of this championship series. One more series up in store. Right after this, folks. Sorry, I had to catch my breath. So leaving the server, wasn't sure who that was. UJ2K left the server. Another series coming up right here, right next week. Don't you wait to sign up as we alluded to. 2-second gap already from Combo. Absolutely insane. Bearded had something like 100 laps clocked in on the practice server. So you know he's been putting in the time and work. Developed his setup, his technique, the way he navigates this track. P-Man going wide at the hairpin. Diego getting away cleanly now to chase away Andrew. Takes down Andrew and get away from him now. already shut off for the night, folks. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties only made that worse. Fortunately enough to even have a stream tonight, personally. And thank you all for having me back after being away for a week. Gosh darn it, my Devon, here we go. Devon chasing down one right where we left off from race 1. This is the glory and beauty of not having included grades. Race 2, you really do get to leave off right where you start, right where you left off for race 1. My goodness, my brain. I'm sorry. Oh no! Missed it with a big old spin. No, no, no. Down into 11th place for Misfit now. And Diego had an incident of their own, but looks like Maloney and Devon are both. He goes down into 7th place. Second lap stinks. That's Misfit and Diego almost a corner apart from each other. See it side by side goes Diego on Devon, squeezing his way through, and he is ahead. He's able to get almost fully side by side before really couldn't do it. He tried to turn in, but Diego turned in as tight as he could, drifted out a little wide from contact. Just unfortunately bystander. Frustration is off the ball. Maybe back together. Hopefully Misha now on 10th place. Rojas is starting. Rojas is up in Gong with the fastest lap with 2:30.3 right now. Going faster than Diego, who had that incident last lap, letting him and running through. He's going to want to claw back to the top where he thinks he belongs. One thing to have the qualifying pace, being able to drive around real fast with the reset button is one thing, but having to finish that lap and do it over and over and over again 8 times, 20 times, that is the challenge. That's why I love endurance racing. These times this will feel like a bit of endurance race. As the excitement and joy of these championships and series. Misfit chasing down Misha. Enough of that. Here we are with Devon and Rockstar livery. The Italian flag. Now, what's going on here? Khan has done awful well to keep on Bearded's heel. This is a 3/10 gap right now. Awfully spicy at the front. Awfully spicy at the front again. Diego and Cody. Only half a second between them right now. Tail. Through the hairpins. This is where the section of the track is yelling off, not indicated by the lights, but by the admin. And staff. The hairpins, no passing allowed. to tail. I really wonder if Bearded is dragging Kong along. Yep, there it is. 2-second mistake. Somewhere in that lap. Keeping it close, keeping it interesting. Bearded taken to the middle of the track, making sure that that apex is secure from any challenges behind. Diego really trying to make a move forward again. Past Devon, now looking out for the lap. Misha spun out. That's turn 2 again for Misha. That's who that was in the background. Yep, missed it in the background. This is Diego on the phone. Almost to the same point to where he passed Cayman. Excuse me, past Devon. This is Kong. She's twisted between the went, but now towards the hairpin, there goes Diego on Bologna. Trying as he might. Can't keep it off the walls. Little glances and shards of paint flying off that vehicle. This looks like NOLA's just shooting it right now. Sure is. There's Diego and Bologna at the hairpin. Big wide entrance on the into the hairpin for Misha. Spun those tires up a little bit on the exit. Lost them some time. He kept duty. Five out of 8 laps. Only a few more left to go. 2:33s coming out of midfield. Good glimpse of the dealer ahead. Can't stop, won't stop, makes a look, Diego does, can't act on it. Trying to go for a switchback here, getting it set up, but is blocked, spun out at the hairpin. Goes Devon, trying to get through the chaos, but saw spun cars ahead and backed off of it. That's Diego, and Baloney was the one that kind of instigated the whole thing with a half spin on the exit. And here goes Diego. Should be passed through now, turn 2. There's no way, bumping the rump goes Baloney. Diego does the right thing and waits up, builds the gap back, not the way he wanted that to go down. Diego surely had the pace to go through after turn 2. Excuse me, that was turn 24 where they had the contact. That's where I made the mistake. I think that's where Diego might have made that same mistake. And he thought that might have been turn 2, but that was actually turn 24 and had to go much slower through there. What's that look like? It looks like behind these drivers. Diego really screwy there. Battle up ahead. This is the battle for the lead. Versus Kong. Promised a show and isn't ever. Within a second this entire race so far. Gotta say that is pretty darn impressive. Tower doing time and tower thing. Doing a second to reset once everybody crosses the line. Should be great again. Coming down towards turn 24. And on their way to the penultimate lap. Still driving around back. Fastest lap finally being set. There it is for bearded 30.09. So now we understand that Bearded is driving as flat out as he could, not leading up to Kong at all. Kong just got some pace or some rhythm with it. Also, you know who I don't see in here is a Killer Whiskey. I don't see that man in the chat. I also don't see our small calves, big toed friend, Brett Shepard. Unfortunately, not here tonight to join us. But Nick Rojas in 7th place, having a bumping it up now from Shabaka, getting to hurry up after getting into the wall. Now going in the right direction. Devon has a battle on his hands in the last couple laps. Major incidents for Devon. A couple laps ago. No. Nick Rojas has a spin. Devon in sympathy spun as well. Shabaka drives through cleanly. He's past all the chaos. This is Diego still looking at Baloney's derriere. Must be something nice back there. He's been doing it for a couple of laps longer than he gave the opportunity to. Oh, we did have the bump here, I forgot, at 24. So Diego, quicker work of the peaceful. Unfortunately, Diego may have been his own worst enemy tonight, making those mistakes cost him the opportunity to challenge for the front. On the podium, Devon goes through at turn 2. Wowza, 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 gets around me. Rojas goes hard. Here's a misfit, and Misha right behind them. Trailblazers. Diego not giving up, knows it's the last lap, knows he only has a chance to get this only a few more corners where it's okay to pass. Oh no, big ol' bump in the rump. Valoni and Diego looks like Diego gets Valoni back through. Don't know really what happened there. Just got the end of that. We should just 2 tenths every almost contact right there. Avoiding it. Here goes Bearded crossing the line, taking P1. The checkered flag will be his as he goes through turn 24. The line, here it is. Great work from the Bearded man. Calm, quick work of P2, only 1.8 back. Congratulations, and Andrew, a commanding 3rd place. P-Man taking 4th. Good job, clean driving, consistent driving. Maloney and Diego getting to the line. No problem for 2 of these drivers. And 5th and 6th for Maloney and Diego. A lot of bumping and grinding going on. No deal. Here comes the shoe man in 7th place. DF, that's Devon for you in 8th place. Rojas will hear from the man himself in the interview. 9th place for him. Kevin Duty in 10th. Misha in 11th. Misfit takes 12th. Atomic Mime in 13th. And UJ2K taking the DNF for folks. Unfortunately, I do want to get going for the night, but not without talking about a couple of things real quick. Again, another thank you to our supporters group before we end the stream tonight with Atomic Mime, Ben B, Devon F, Ethan F1, Matt DLH, Misha Massive, Misfit, P-Man, Postal, Quas, Rev, Riot, and Scott. Thank you guys so much for the support you guys give to the community. I want to see if the event details championship wrapped up yet. Possibly once I leave the server, that would make more sense. But either way, what we do need to talk about very quickly, or we do wrap this up, is we have a new